Welcome to another edition of the Pastor's Motivational Corner. When the year 2020 started, very few people would have thought that on this, the 31st day of March, that many a life would have been turned into a turmoil. Who would have thought that many a family would be weeping and having to lay their loved one to rest? Yes, beloved, the peace that many people had at the beginning of the year, most of that have been ebbed away by our current crisis. And many people today, their lives have been forever changed. Our world has been forever changed. Today, one of the things that many a heart has been yearning for and probably is crying for is peace. Peace in the midst of this chaotic environment. Peace in the midst of this madness that's happening around us. Yes, folks, peace. What a beautiful word. But a word that means so much in this time of turmoil. Peace is a state of harmony that we experience through the indwelling presence of the Holy Spirit in our lives. Beloved, it doesn't matter what you are going through today, you can have peace. In fact, Galatians 5 and verse 22 said, the fruit of the Spirit is peace. In fact, if you have the Holy Spirit of God in your heart, it is possible for you to experience peace. Experiencing peace is not dependent on your circumstance. It's not dependent on whether or not there is pain or joy in your life. Peace has everything to do with the source of peace. Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 6 tells us that Jesus himself is the Prince of Peace. And hence, if you have Jesus in your heart, if your life has been submitted and surrendered to Jesus, you can have peace in the midst of your storm. And yes, I know that the storm is blowing in many a life. The storm is raging in many a families. Yes, I know the storm is ripping through many a church. I personally can attest to the storms being raging in my church. And so today I want to speak a word of peace into the life of those whose heart has been broken. I want to speak a word of peace into the lives of those who have been turned into a turmoil. I want you to know today that Jesus promises peace. Even though we may not see the silver lining behind the dark cloud, we know that with Jesus in the vessel, we can smile at the storm. In John chapter 14 and verse 27, Jesus, such a beautiful promise from Jesus. He says, peace I leave with you. My peace I give unto you. Not as the world give, do I give unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. Yes, I know, folks, there is someone today living in fear. There is someone today who is living in turmoil. Today I want you to know that Jesus can bring peace into your heart. Jesus can calm your storm. Jesus can bring comfort. Jesus can bring assurance. Jesus can calm the tempestuous waves in your life. He can bring calmness into your storms. And so today, it doesn't matter what you're going through. It doesn't matter what you've been through. It doesn't matter what is coming for you. You can have peace. You can have peace in the night. You can go to bed at night and rest, even though the prognosis may not be promising for you and your loved one. You can have peace that passeth all understanding, and you can have that peace because Jesus is the Prince of Peace. And if you have Jesus in your heart, then you can experience that peace. Today, I want to encourage someone whose lives have been torn apart. I want to encourage a family today whose lives have been turned into a turmoil because a loved one is still hospitalized. A loved one has been taken from you. A loved one is currently, going through this COVID-19 pandemic. Have faith in God. May His peace fill your life. And because of Jesus, we will get through this through His peace. Have peace in God. And let that peace fill your life, not just today, but for all eternity.